everyone, it's Liam Catterson here with episode number 6 of season 2 for Luke Cage, which is called The Basement. So, this episode is going to entail someone entering a basement and shit will go down there, apparently. I have no idea what's going to go on, well, apart from the fact that, of course, Piranha and Luke were in a bit of a kerfuffle, of course, in the last episode with, I think it was the Stylers, yeah. Well, it would be, of course, being Bushmaster's people wanting Figgy out the picture, as well as targeting Mariah with those decapitated heads, of course. So, yeah. But he wasn't being a bit pleasant, was he? He was just being completely rude, attacking Piranha at a party and that, so that's great. At least for Luke, the humility and all that kind of ended, but yeah, it's not good to, you know, kind of end like that. But no, it was just a fantastic episode. I think this is like literally the halfway point or something like that, but so far it's just been very, very good with Bushmaster's, you know, attempt to, well, I guess claim Harlem for himself, I guess, with, you know, trying to get, gradually trying to take Mariah out of the picture and trying to, you know, I guess break her with those heads, like I said in the last episode, considering the Family First, clinic is a big goal for Mariah. And her opening it and finding 3 heads is going to put a huge dent, for Mariah overall, should I say. But, yeah, yeah, like I said, it's been very, very interesting with, you know, Luke trying to find his way, of course, especially now that Bobby's left, of course, Claire's left. And, you know, it's just been pretty interesting as well. Misty as well, like, that was really, really great as well, with her, you know, looking deep into Raphael's, scarce past, of course. And saying, I should have known something was up. I should have known something was up. To be fair, it's a bit like that when, you know, a certain, you know, Marvel show that I've watched, last year, of course. I should have been like that, like, when a certain member decided to turn and, you know, look back at past episodes and I'd be like, I knew something should have, something should have alerted my brain there, but, yeah, in all seriousness, it was pretty great. But yeah, let's just get on with this episode. It's episode number 6 of season 2 of Luke Cage. Let's go. So they're a bit stuck. Oh yeah, they're definitely stuck.
Search everywhere.
Oh shit. Yep. Let's move. You know, you guys can try being nice. Just saying. Or you could. I mean, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh. There we go. Might hurt, but hurts less than being shot at. Really?
Save me, that hurt me. Yeah.
Complaining. Really? You just saved your bloody life and you're just complaining about a little...
Saving me.
Let's look it up. So, Razclat is a deeply offensive and derogatory term used in Jamaican English and since the 1950s in the UK. Literally arse cloth, i.e. a sanitary towel. Nice, okay. Not what it probably means, but it came up first in my definition. I'm sick of seeing football.
By Harlem-based Wall Street impresario Raymond Piranha Jones and Mexican cartel-level
Neat Photoshop, though.
One wonders if there are more ominous events ahead.
No matter where you go,
God.
savagery.
Pure savagery. Where's the talent in that? Where's the power?
Ooh, he's
All I
like,
see
you...
is fear.
You talking shit.
The girl you held hands with in the 5th grade.
9,
Ooh.
10, and 11. You don't remember?
Oh, interesting.
And
So
then
them two have a bit of history. Nice.
And that was that. It's been 30 years.
35. I'll give her your regards.
I'm gonna send them.
Wow.
And you know why? Because he feared the law. Those Stylers.
Whereas,
don't
yeah,
fear a thing.
Bushmaster and his friends,
If you don't
they want to make a point.
I can't protect you.
Come on, Mariah, do the sensible thing. I mean, it's not just that, you know, I guess friendship, but also, I guess that adds a layer on, you know, this protection thing. Hubris!
You have power of attorney over Mariah's funds?
Yeah, in the club too. Temporarily, I mean. So what?
So whoever
Nice.
controls you controls Mariah and Shades.
Oh, damn.
All right, look, bro. Look. I did
And that
everything you
bodes
said.
well for
I told
Bushmaster,
you
I
everything
guess.
know.
No, I'm just wondering, like, they do give their warning that they're approaching, give them the chance to hide with their music. Like, people will be able to hear that shit. That vibration. But then again, you could argue that the car does it anyway, so, yeah.
Nobody gets a time machine. Now you need...
Well,
to
Doctor
figure out
Strange
how to
can
fix
technically
this.
time travel, I'm
You
kidding.
gotta be honest with yourself about who
I
you
get the
are
point.
right now. Not the you that everybody wants you to be. And you're gonna have to dig deep. You're gonna have to go inside the basement of your psyche and dust things off.
Shit.
And think about what's real.
Forget about, you know,
Otherwise,
job morality. Think
either
about
way, Hatch.
your morality, I guess.
You want to make we people look so savage that this country turn upon we?
And you know how
Country
people are
turn
going.
on we.
Oh.
You begin with the Stokes and people them think they can do whatever they want
gonna
with
say-
no consequence. No.
The reputation of 2018, some people still, you know, will make it even worse. I'll get onto that in the
Eye
end.
for eye, make the whole world blind. The past gone. You can't change it. All you can do is build something for the next generation.
And this is not the way.
You should take that shit from her. What's your plan?
Sugar. This is neat. He's like, own this shit.
To live the American dream.
I got a loaded gun, a hard dick, and a pocket full of cash.
Okay,
That's
okay,
the
okay,
American
okay.
Right?
There's more to this shit. Lack of human interaction. Lack of trust. We did what we had to do to keep from going crazy.
Wait, so then, wait.
We didn't have to do shit. I wanted to. You did too.
Wait, something went on between them two?
Life inside is inside. Prison has its own set of rules that no one in the outside world would ever understand.
Oh, shit.
We're out now. It's different. I'm different. We're different.
I ain't different.
Oh.
Outside.
It's the same thing for me.
We need to find Lucas.
Holy
We're wasting
crap.
time here.
But Shade, I don't know if Shades is, you know, still in that realm. I mean,
No time is ever really wasted.
Oh.
Time reveals all.
Holy shit. That scene. Holy shit. Holy shit, that scene was beautiful. Oh, bat! Wow! Wow! Go on, Luke. Hey. Not even a sweat. Oh, Piranha. Oh, shit! Here we are. There we go. There we are. Get screwed.
That shit was dope.
Oh, for God's sake, you just nearly got kidnapped!
We're safe.
And now you're going to all... That's what I love. And that's what I love about Piranha. He's so enthusiastic.
A Jamaican restaurant called Gwen's. He has friends there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe even family.
Uh-oh. And we all know how this will go down.
Good.
Yeah, it is good. Family's good. Family first, always.
I'll turn in my paperwork tomorrow. I'm sorry, Captain. I really am.
She can't work with the right way, but she can't work with the way of becoming Scarf as well. So... I mean, it is a bit... difficult, isn't it?
No sneak attacks. A fair fight. If you win, you get Piranha. If I win...
Oh, he's wagering Piranha.
And Harlem alone.
Oh...
Where?
High Bridge.
You can't trust he's gonna put a fair fight.
Yeah, I have power. Why fight up one another when we could join together and take it from Mariah? Hmm?
Because you're a homicidal criminal.
Exactly, I was gonna say, that whole join the dark side thing. Join the villain side, I guess.
Heroes.
Shit, here we go, come on, Luke. Oh shit, let's go! Let's go! Come on, Luke. He's getting the upper hand, I guess, at least. Oh shit! Oh shit, go on, Luke. Go on, Luke. Go on. Oh shit, he's gonna... Yeah! Come on! And one final kick to the head is what I'm gonna do. Go on, do it. Oh, he's not gonna fight. Oh, come on. Cheap bastard! Of course he vanishes, but he's still lost. Oh, what's he done? Oh, has he paralyzed him in a sense? That is unfair. I would... Then again, he's not fair. And the fact is, he's paralyzed, so he can't swim to the top, and he's still human. The thing is, Bushmaster is so warped that he believes what he's doing, especially with the decapitation and, you know, scaring innocents, I guess, is a just cause, is like harmless, and he thinks that Luke declining his offer is a really, really stupid decision. But I guess that's, you know, your basic terrorism, I guess. I mean, the Steiners were compared to ISIS, weren't they? So, and they believe what they're doing is right, even though it's immoral, but hey. And here we are with, you know, Bushmaster as well. I mean, yes, Mariah is a complete bitch, but, at the end of the day, you know, you can't do worse shit than she is doing. I mean, Mariah has her limits, but it seems. Especially if she's so, like, progressive with this whole fact that she's trying to change up her name and all that, of course. But still, there's some shaky things about her, of course, as we've, you know, discovered through season 2. Whereas, you know, Bushmaster, he doesn't care about limits at all. I mean, you had that discussion with his fellow Jamaican who was, I don't know what his name is, but he was at Gwen's, wasn't he? And he was discussing about the fact that you can't keep doing this. This is, like, he wasn't really approving of Bushmaster's methods. Whereas he still wants Mariah to be taken care of. The decapitation thing is not really a favourable option. And he's saying, oh, well, there needs to be another way. You can't keep doing this. It's not right. Murder isn't, but, you know, with this warfare, you know, deaths, I guess, are inevitable, I guess. But, you know, he's taking things to the extreme, and, you know, his ally is just not, you know, wanting him to go down this route, especially with the fact that it's going to add fear. And this is the thing that I was talking about, like, in the world of today, like, you see it all the time. I mean, let's go back to the whole ISIS comparison and how, you know, Bushmaster and ISIS are basically, you know, alike. And, you know, the whole, like, you see comments saying, oh, you know, anyone Islamic should be killed. Like, you get those racist comments and that, and that's the thing, you know, it's, with the world of today, I think there might be some people who might, you know, who might take things to the extreme in terms of judgment and say, you know, all black people should be, you know, checked and all that. And that's what that guy was saying. He was saying, well, like, all the Jamaicans would have to be checked, innocent or not. And, that's the thing. Like, it's basically like that. You've got, like I said, you've got those, you've got anyone who's Muslim, they need to, like, you hear a lot of comments, you hear a lot of shitty comments from the public. And you're gonna have that with, like, in this world if Bushmaster keeps doing that. And that's the thing, these extremists think they are doing the right thing, but all they are doing is making a worse world for their people to live in. The people who do not condone this are irrelevant, I guess, considering the fact that they are not, you know, stepping up to the plate, I guess. And they are getting hit not just, for, I guess, being blasphemous or whatever, or, you know, in Bushmaster's case, because there's no religious aspect to this, it's more of a personal feud, I guess. But in this aspect, it's more of being, I guess, pissing on the McIver's legacy, perhaps? I don't know. But in terms of religious terms, it's blasphemous, of course. Considering, you know, you got, oh, it says this and, you know, whatever, you know, religion, because it's not just, you know, of course, Islamics that, you know, are to be taken into question. You know, Christians as well. You got the KKK and that. Because, you know, the KKK comprises of people, who are invested with Christianity and all that. I'm not going to get all religiously. I'm just saying, like, there are some people who do take things to the extreme, of course, and those who do not see their beliefs, the extreme beliefs, of course, I guess think lesser of, you know, what should happen. So, and I think that's the thing that Bushmaster thinks at this point. He's not for what Bushmaster is doing, and, you know, he's still going to keep going at it. I mean, he's not going to it seems like he's not going to punish him, but he's just going to ignore his suggestion. And he thinks that, you know, his way is, you know, not the way. Like, you know, listening to him is just not a viable option, and he's going to try and make things better in his eyes. So, and that's the thing, you know, with these extreme types of people, they try to make things for the better in their eyes. And it's not morally right. Which I think morality does play a really, really big importance in this episode, especially with Misty as well, and how she came to the conclusion. What I like, actually, is the way I see it. These past two episodes have kind of been a two-parter in terms of perspective for Misty, which I'll get onto in a minute. But yeah, morality was a big case for Misty as well, considering the fact that, you know, she had to make a choice, between doing the right thing and the wrong thing. And she was questioning what is right, considering, you know, she even said, I don't know what I should do. Like, do I do, the thing that doesn't feel right, but is, I guess, lawfully right with, you know, the station they keep shutting her down and all that shit. Or do I become Scarf? And like I said, what I like about this episode, what I like about these two episodes in Misty's perspective is, in the first episode, I think there was a lot more emphasis on, I should have seen this coming. And, you know, or like going back in the flashbacks as well. And in this episode, it was more of, why am I doing this? Like, I'm going to become Scarf. Like, I'm realizing that, you know, this wasn't the way. Framing Cockroach would just, I mean, it's what Scarf did, and I'm becoming no better than him. So I'm really liking how they, you know, picking up from Scarf's story, of course, like his complication is still a bit of an issue, and how, you know, they're putting heavy focus on that for Misty's story, and the fact, you know, I can't keep doing this, and she found a middle ground, I guess, and that was, you know, to leave, because that is what can happen. She can't, you know, choose what feels wrong with the police, but she can't choose, you know, becoming Scarf and doing what she feels is right. She has to leave, and that's her only way out, I see. So I really like that. But yeah, I don't know. To some degree, I do feel like this was the best episode of season 2 for some reason. I think there was a lot of great, you know, tension, and, you know, how the story felt riveting. It was just really, really brilliant to, you know, get invested with, especially that final fight, of course, between Bushmaster and Luke. Bushmaster, of course, he wasn't going to play fair. Paralyzing him and sending him to the bottom of the ocean, and that's the thing, he can't swim, so someone's going to have to pick him up or something. He's still human at the end of the day, so unless, I don't know, he's going to have some, he can breathe underwater or something like that, and he's going to become Aquaman. It's not looking good for Luke at this point. Considering at the end of the day, he might be superhuman, but second word, human. So he's still human at the end of the day. Yeah, I love how Mariah's story picked up as well, like following that tragic, well, morbid reveal, of course, when she opened up the clinic, of course, and she started to realise her hubris is getting the better of her, of course, but they need to find their footing, her and Shades, of course, and she feels completely lost as well, especially with Tilda not picking up her calls. So, yeah, it was great picking up on Mariah's story, as well as revealing a bit of her past as well, so that was really, really great stuff as well, with that detective, of course, May. But no, it was just really, really good there, as well as Luke's story. I mean, he was hiding out through the most part of the episode. But still, it was really, really good to see him interact with Piranha. Of course, Piranha divulging into details, especially with the fact that he has technically control over Mariah, her fundings, all that kind of stuff. So that was really, really great. As well as, you know, him revealing that he, I guess, was a product of Mama Maples, I guess. Like, his mother was under Mama Maple's claw, like one of the sex traffickers, I think it was, yeah. And like one of the people who was warped in her sex trafficking thing, yeah. And yeah, he was the son of one of Mama Maple's gals, so. Yeah, it was just really, really, you know, great to have that Piranha discussion with Luke, especially with the fact that, you know, we're still getting the father story with Luke and James, of course, and what seems to be the beginning of a fractured relationship. I think it's the best time to start developing on that, because I do expect that James will probably die, giving that comment by Claire, like, what will happen if he dies and you don't make amends? So, I do expect some kind of tragedy for Luke regarding his father, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. That Shades and Komachi scene was absolutely powerful, especially when, you know, Komachi was questioning why are you still following Mariah, of course, the American Dream, all that. And then, of course, they were talking about how they had that kind of intimacy back in prison, of course. And Shades is like, well, basically what happens there stays there. It's a completely different world than it is in there. So, whereas Komachi still feels that, like, kind of, you know, pull to Shades. So, I do get the sense that, you know, looking at the Shades and Mariah relationship that Komachi has done, he does feel a sense of remorse, considering, you know, he wants that to be him. rather than, you know, Mariah. He doesn't feel that Mariah deserves him, I guess, but it was just really, really beautiful. I think that, like I said, I think that's one of the best scenes of Luke Cage ever. Just with how deep it got and how, you know, peaceful it was, like the ambience and the scenery, like two men sitting opposite side, prepared for an attack in a very, very small area, no music, deep stuff coming out. It was just really, really compelling, and I just really loved that scene so much. So I thought that was really, really powerful. And Shades is a fascinating character, a really, really extraordinary character. So I just really, really loved that scene so much. But yeah, this was a really, really fantastic episode. Like I said, probably one of the best, probably the best of season 2 in my opinion. I was just so drawn with this, with the frantic situation that Luke was in with Piranha, and how, you know, they were at a state of vulnerability, of course, with the Stylers showing how threatening they are, of course, roaming the streets and, you know, looking for Piranha, of course. But also, you know, some, you know, really, really deep stuff, like I said, with the Shades and Comanche scene being exhibited, of course, and, you know, how threatening and how, I guess, unhinged Bushmaster is, and how, you know, really, really great of a villain he's starting to be. I do really, really, really feel threatened by Bushmaster at this point, and that's great. He's doing a really, really fantastic, the actor who plays Bushmaster, he's doing a fantastic job at exhibiting how threatening he is, as well as the, you know, writing behind this, like, of course, the writing dictated, of course, you know, he was going to paralyze Luke and, you know, just be unfair, which I kind of expected, because Bushmaster is, like, we've already alluded to the fact that Bushmaster is not listening to reason, and he's not going to play fair by the book, so, yeah. But no, this was a fantastic episode, really, really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what happens next, like, who's going to pull out Luke from the waters of the deep river, I guess. But no, it was just a fantastic episode. I just loved every second of this, and it was amazing stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!